Week 14 of the NFL. Let's put together a Draftkings lineup for the Millionaire contest. We're start out at quarterback. I'm going to focus on the Jets at Seahawks game. This game with a high over under, mainly because Seattle is favored by a wide margin. I'm going to pick the opposite side of that game, the Jet side. So we're going to go with Sam Darnold. So Seattle's going to get up by a lot early on, meaning that the Jets are going to have to throw a lot. Seattle is also not going to be able to get a lot of pressure on Sam Darnold, so he'll have time to throw. I'm going to pair him with Perryman, who is one of their air yards leaders. He has a low price point, $3,900. Doesn't really have to do that much except get lucky with a touchdown. If he's able to do that, he will exceed value, I believe. We're also going to pair him with his primary tight end, Herndon. And on the other side, we're going to pair that group up with Lockett. Seattle has a high implied team total, and I think Lockett's going to help them meet or exceed that team total. For this lineup, I want to make sure I get three running backs that have high value. They're the early down backs, the receiving backs, or at least the goal line backs for their teams. So the three running backs that meet that and that have high upside and that are in games where they're favored are McCaffrey, Henry, and Jones. Put Jones in the full X because he's in one of the later games. Then for defense, just got done watching the Monday Night Football game. I think this is a really good matchup for Washington. They're going to go up against a team that has a quarterback, Mullins, that likes to take chances and push the ball down the field. I think that could leave them vulnerable to interceptions. I see that he doesn't mind taking a sack or two either. So I think that's going to be a good matchup for Washington. It's defense. That leaves us with $3,000 to choose a wide receiver. The wide receiver I'm going to choose for this lineup is A.J. Green. So, T. Higgins left last week's game with a hamstring injury. So that's going to move A.J. Green up the depth chart. Cincinnati's also in a game against a team that allows a lot of points to the wide receiver position. So I think this is going to be a good opportunity for Green to exceed his value.